Back again for another session this year, Senator. Among those things, it's an all-new General Assembly this year. A lot of new members, not just in the House, but here in the Senate as well.
Yes, most certainly. We have 8 new senators, and some of them have prior House experience, and others, this is the first position that they've been elected to ever. So very excited about this new class and new group of freshman senators. I know they have a lot of value and will add a lot of value to the Senate, just with their different backgrounds, whether it's been small business or attorneys and everything in between. So very excited to get started in 2023 with this new group of freshman senators, as well as the senators that have been reelected.
Right now, the order of business for the Senate is getting settled in, as you mentioned, and another aspect of this new General Assembly is there's all new committees and committee assignments that are coming.
Yes, most certainly. So every 2 years, or when we have a new President Pro Tem, they can recommend different rules and things like that. And President Pro Tem had recommended some changes to the committee structure as far as the number of committees and how many members were on each particular committee. So we approved those today. I know next week that President Pro Tem will sign those committees and committee chairmanships. I'm very excited to get started and get working, but right now we're kind of just in the inner workings as far as getting things up and running for the legislature, since we do have new senators based on the November election.
And that's where the real work, as it were, begins, when those committees start, and that's when you start getting into all those individual bills.
That's right. We have to get that structure set up first, and most certainly that structure is being set up. I would expect that we would probably start having committee meetings, not next week, but the week after that, and have bills and hearings in those committees. Those bills have to go through that committee process before we bring them up on the floor. So it usually takes about a month or a little over a month before we start debating some of those bills on the Senate floor. But I'm very excited to get started. It's nice to have a great fresh start with some new freshman senators. I look forward to their input. Obviously, this is my 15th year in the legislature, and so I've made a lot of friends and looking forward to working with my colleagues on both sides of the aisle.
For you, what are some of the issues that you're looking ahead to this year?
Well, most certainly, I think when I went back to the district and talked to my constituents about what they want to see, and some of that is dealing with crime, violent crime, especially in the big cities, initiative petition reform as far as things passing on the ballot too easily and being put in our Constitution, Parents' Bill of Rights, that was very important to them, and also making things easier to do business in Missouri, to eliminate much of the red tape to get new innovative products to market. So those are some of the things I think we'll focus on, along with, we talk about Parents' Bill of Rights, a lot of education issues fit in there, a lot of different things. And then I always say there's a wild card every session. There's some topic or bill that's not on anyone's radar and can become the most heated, debated bill every session. And I don't know what that will be this next session, but in the past it's been horse slaughter, it's been puppy mills, a liquor distributor, a big bill that came up that took a lot of bandwidth during session. So I'm not for sure what that bill will be, but I'm sure that one will come to light that we focus on that's not on our radar right now.